Okay. I will speak. Geeta ji, you can get started.
अगर सब म्यूट करना होगा तो
Yeah.
अच्छा
Go ahead, Geeta ji. Start the meeting.
yeah. Should I go ahead?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, good morning everyone and happy International Yoga Day.
Same here, ma'am.
Good
Good
morning
morning.
and
Good
happy
morning.
International Yoga Day. Myself, Geeta Sudan. I'm Geeta Sudan, as you all know. Feel privileged to serve you as a feel privileged to serve as your sergeant at day and to welcome you all to this meeting. I'm because this is my first time to play the role of sergeant at arms. So I'm feeling very privileged and honored that I've been given this role. Toastmaster is a platform where whether you speak or do not speak or evaluate or simply learn, your presence makes this meeting very special. I have read a line which I want to quote. Every expert speaker was once a beginner. Every expert speaker was once a beginner. Welcome to a place where Welcome to a place where we learn, grow, and become better communicators together. So I welcome you all to this meeting, to this session with full spirit and encouragement. And there are certain announcements which I would like to make before we start the meeting. Please keep your mobile's phone on silent mode so that meeting should not get disturbed by your phone ringing or your message notifications. Second, kindly keep your microphones muted when you are not speaking. Your microphone should be muted when you are not speaking. It's a request. Please keep your cameras on because if you are not keeping your cameras on, we are not able to interact properly. So the whole purpose of the meeting failed itself here. Your cameras are off, meeting purpose of the meeting failed. Because if we are not meeting in, first of all, we should meet physically. We are not meeting physically, so at least we should put our cameras on. Na? The purpose of the meeting totally failed if you are not putting cameras on. And one request that everyone should be respectful to everybody and supportive to all speakers because you must keep this thing in mind that every expert speaker was once a beginner. So you cannot be an expert by one meeting, two meeting. You have it's a online, it's a going process, and one day you will be like Mr. Mohit, but keep learning. Okay. Kindly refrain from discussing like religion, sex, no sensitive matters to be discussed. And last, not the least, be participative, be supportive, be encouraging and happy to be this part of the meeting. So what I have to say, I have told you, and it's a platform where because I am also new to the Toastmasters, but in 4 5 meetings, I have gathered so much of encouragement that I can speak in front of you. So I'm seeing a tremendous difference in myself, and I have never spoken in school, college, stage, anywhere. So what I would say that you should participate more and more. Only then you will be getting more and more confidence. more and more confidence. You should not hesitate because this is the platform where we are not judged. So from this, I would invite my presiding officer to take over. Thank you, everyone.
Raj, you are on mute.
Hey everyone, thank you so much, Vishnu, for your sergeant at arms. And I think we have missed the club mission statement. So let me give the mission of this club. That is, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience where members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulted in greater self-confidence and personal growth. And I welcome you to all to this wonderful meeting today. And today I'm glad to tell you that we have successfully chartered the leader stories, and huge round of applause for that. Now three clubs together, that is Leaders Connect, Storytellers, and Leader Stories are now being continue this meeting together. And yes, this is a hybrid club, so those who all are want to experience in person, feel free to come and join us. With this, we have some new member as well. I would request guests and new members to come and introduce themselves. So first we have Amit. Amit, could you please turn on your camera and introduce yourself? Amit is joining the first time as a member in this meeting. He's not welcome.
Yeah, hi everyone. This is my second session. I've joined last Sunday, and I'm currently today I am going to be the tester. Um, sorry, timer. My bad. It's my first session. Uh, and I'm I've been working with an IT firm since last 10 years as a technical lead, and I'm very excited to join Toastmaster, and I really look forward to it. Thanks all.
Thank you so much, Amit. We have some guests as well. Rishabh is a guest, right? Yeah. So can you please come and introduce yourself?
Hello, very good morning. I am Dr. Sadish, Toastmaster from Abu Dhabi Speakers Bureau, District 105.
Yes, after this we can take. After this we can take. Yeah.
I am joining as a guest. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Satish, for joining us as a guest. Yes,
Hello
please.
everyone. I'm Toastmaster Mohini from Coimbatore Speakers Forum, Coimbatore in South India. I'm joining this meeting for the first time as a guest.
Thank you so much, Mohini, for joining us as a
I'm a
guest.
Toastmaster, yeah. Thank you.
Do we have any more guests here? Yeah. You can come now as in person. We have an in-person guest today with us as well. So you can come and introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, this is Satad, and it's great to meet you everyone, and pleasure to meet you everyone. And today I'm here in this session in person, and I want to improve my communication uh, and more about my listening skills. So that's why I'm here, and I'll be improving in coming days.
Yeah. So we have another Toastmasters from another club, Steve Bar Metro.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Can they see me? I can't see myself. Okay. So I am a visiting Toastmaster here. I belong to the Gabby's Toastmaster Club, which is actually a Bangalore-based club. So I joined them online. And I'm here. It's a benefit of knowing Colonel Prakash, and that's why I'm here. Looking forward to the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. So we have Siddharth as well here. He's joined us as a member for the first time. Please give him a warm welcome.
Yeah, hi everyone. Pleasure to meet you guys. I'm here for the second time probably, Sharad. But I joined another club. I was there physically last time, but this is the first time with you guys. Happy to be here. Looking forward to learn from you guys. And yeah, I'm Siddharth. I live in Gurgaon, working for Huber and Schuner Electronics for past 10 years, solution manager. And yeah, that's pretty much about me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Siddharth, for joining us. Do we have any more guests? I think we have covered all right. Okay. So today we have an International Yoga Day, and I thanks Colonel Prem Prakash for conducting a yoga session this morning. Although I missed it by some work, but glad that you have that session. It's a wonderful session, so yeah, kudos to you. So coming to the today's theme, I would like to share something that recently I make 1 lakh rupees, and now I grab your attention. So it's not it's a like only amount of money. It's the CAGR which is the main thing. So it CAGR give a CAGR of more than 50%. So basically, thing is, if I see from your eyes, it would be a luck or a gambling, but it's a pure hard work from last 5 years, which I was studying, which I was getting acquired from market knowledge and getting the right chart patterns that could help me to gain such a great amount. So with this, I think today's theme is all about how we can generate such huge wealth. And for this, I'm looking forward for the wonderful session from the Toastmaster of the day today, Toastmaster Raja. So I would like to hand over the stage to the Toastmaster Raja. Huge round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much. Welcome to today's meeting. Our theme for today is Thou shalt prosper, the 10 commandments for making money ethically. Let me begin with some questions. How many of us want to be successful? How many of us want financial freedom? And how many of us would like to live a better life for our children than the one we inherited? I believe every hand should be up. Yet many people have a very strange relationship with money. They say money is not important, but they spend most of their life worrying about it. They say rich people are lucky, yet they never study how wealth is actually created. Today's theme is inspired by the book Thou Shalt Prosper by Rabbi Daniel Lapin. The book explores why the Jewish community, despite being a very small percentage of the world's population, has produced an extraordinary number of entrepreneurs, investors, scientists, Nobel Prize winners, and business leaders. Like, can you give some examples? I can give many examples of Jewish people who are leading our world. First is Larry Page, Sergey Brin from Alphabet, then Larry Ellison of Oracle, Michael Dell, Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Ballmer, who is the former CEO of Microsoft, and many other famous personalities like Albert Einstein, Sigmund Freud, Jonas Salk, Karl Marx, and Steven Spielberg. The answer is not genetics. It isn't luck. It isn't privilege alone. It is a set of beliefs about value creation, learning relationships, ethics, and service. And today we'll explore those principles because prosperity is not just about earning money. It is about becoming valuable enough that people willingly pay for the value you create. as we proceed through today's meeting, I invite you to think about one question. And I would invite now to answer one question which is very important for me. I found this throughout my corporate journey is what can I do to become more valuable to the world? Anyone from the audience can answer what he or she is doing to become more valuable to the world in their respective corporate field or wherever they are working. Anyone? Toastmaster Raji?
Yeah, you can give free service to the needy based on your profession.
Yes, we can give a free service to the needy. Any other example?
So in my work, I try to listen more, to communicate more, uh, to get feedback from people who we are serving, because eventually till the point we don't understand what the problem is, we can't find the solution. So this thing I try to incorporate in every conversation I have. I try to listen more so that I can get more context, and we can actually create solutions which are really solving some real problems.
You are very correct. We must listen other people's perspective also. Any other point? Yes.
Also being kind to animals, looking after the animals, that can make the world slightly better.
Humanity is also very important. I want some practical examples how we can become more valuable. For example, I have my own website. I am writing articles on my website, and through those articles, I have written around 500 articles in last 7 years, and I am getting requests from US and UK to write book articles about the book reviews for their books, and in exchange they give me a good amount of money also. So that is the example of how I am becoming more valuable. Apart from my logistics, I am working as a logistics head for a company. So this is a very different field. I need that kind of examples. If anyone have from the audience.
I believe um, to gain value, you should be the number of people you are impacting is one thing which will obviously, you know, get value for you. So the number of people you are impacting defines your valuability. It can be by your skill, it can be by your communication, it can be by your aura, but I think as many as people you are impacting would definitely gain value for you.
To put this point in perspective, we can impart our own knowledge, whatever we have gained from our life, we can impart in a person who is not skilled enough, and in return we can gain some wealth also. Yes, ma'am. Toastmaster Mohini.
Yes, I have worked as a hairdresser and a beautician for the past 40 odd years. So now I impart that knowledge. We don't need to invest any money. Using your hands and a pair of scissors, I impart the knowledge of hair cutting and styling and doing braiding dresses to anyone who is in need, including my maid's children, and whoever comes, I impart that knowledge to them.
Yes, ma'am. This is the practical example. Yes, Toastmaster Rashi, you want to say something? And
Yes,
anyone
to
else?
add on to my earlier thing. So you asked a practical example. So there it is. Uh, when I joined my current company, all the maximum projects were like in a situation that clients were unhappy. So I just tried, I communicated with them, got their feedback, and eventually we improved our services, and that led to realization of a lot of revenues, and there were a lot of like now the turnaround time of whatever request we get and how we deliver. Earlier was like around 2 to 4 months, and now it became like 1 week. Within 1 week or within 24 hours as well, we resolve the issues, and that improves the client satisfaction, and that also helps in improving the revenue cycle as well. The payments got normalized, that now we are getting payments within a due time of when we invoice them. So I observed what were my inputs in that, and now that I'm leaving that organization, I'm trying to create some SOPs so that the other person who will be getting on board to play my role will be having that knowledge with them, so that they would not face those challenges which I have faced. So that's how I'm creating that value there, by creating those SOPs to help out overall the organization. And of course, it helps to improve our GDP as well.
Thank you for sharing the practical example. And I think if we contribute to our corporate life, and if we go extra mile, then people remember us. Whenever they get a very good project, they will definitely invite us. And this has happened with me, and I have observed it around me also. And I think guest Shravan is also raising his hand. After this, I'll come to Toastmaster Satish.
Sorry, Toastmaster Raj. Actually, I raised a hand when you asked earlier question. Could you please repeat the question? I can answer that.
My question is, what can I do to become more valuable to the world? I need some practical examples.
All right. The value is very personal, isn't it? For few of them, whatever we do adds value. For few of them, it won't. It all depends on, there's a saying, right? One person's food is another person's life. So that is how value also I consider. So if we help somebody, we also attract positive as well as negative. It is hidden. I mean, it's a forbidden truth, but it's a balance. So we have to balance both the things and try to move on. Try to move our ship. I mean, sailing in a boat. That is how I see it.
Yes, you are correct.
There is nothing like that. What I mean to say is, at one hand we will take and at one hand we will give, so that we will stable and will move forward. That is how we can create value.
Correct. Value comes when we give our knowledge to others, and at the same time we must gain our knowledge. We must gain knowledge from others also. Yes, sir. Toastmaster Satish, you were raising your hand.
So very good morning. I think you should do something useful for the world. For example, when we were students, there was people were very much scared about donating blood. So we started a blood donors forum and make blood donation very popular. Till that time, only professional donors donate blood and they get money. Only for money they are doing blood donation. And the blood was not that much appropriate also. They donate every now and then become a professional donation. So at that time we started a blood donors forum, and that we inculcated that culture all over the state, and that became a movement. Then after that people stopped getting blood from professional donors, and that is the way how you do something for the world without much selfish interest. So then that will add on your value, and that is one example, I think.
Thank you for sharing this example of opening the blood donation forums. Great work for the community also. Any other point?
Yes, Toastmaster Raja, I have one point, like to deliver the your question was to how to deliver the better value. So I would say we must deliver the additional things to the client. For example, if someone is running a restaurant, so at the end of the while paying the bill, they can offer sweets or chocolates to the children or ice cream. So additional, if they deliver, they give to the client, that client feels happy. And apart from it, need to spend some time to build a trust and relationship with the clients in a way of taking the feedbacks or giving the some additional opinion in some other topics. I believe maybe that would help.
Yes, you are correct. This is example of going extra mile, creating value in others' life, even they are not aware of that they are paying for that. Correct. Tosma Hirinder?
Some time. Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So yeah, so some value add from my side, of course. So one, I feel that having been in the army for 34 years, so good service to the nation and everybody else, I think. And post that, I think as a principal of a school for 6 years, then, through guiding students and teachers, and then even now, so as a educator and a trainer, so both students, teachers, and the community at large, so one has been able to contribute and add little value of whatever. And in fact, one point, I think one of our participants, Toastmaster, mentioned that in individual capacity, so yes, so whatever we value and so that energy of that value, I think, spread silently, I think, amongst the community in the society. So that the others. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Colonel Prem. After serving so many years for the army, then you have served the community. You are an educator today. Great service, sir. Tosma Hirinder, you are on mute. If you want to add, please add.
Yeah, sure, Raja. Couple of years back, I decided to share my, like some of us know that I'm a fitness enthusiast. I'm a black belt trained. So I decided to share my little knowledge with the kids. So I went to the park and started sharing couple of exercise, poses, and some basic kicks and punch. Within 3 days, we got nearly 50 kids with their parents that they also wants to learn. So we decided to do a camp and thought maybe 50, 60 people will turn up. And we decided to have a self-defense camp for 2 weeks in a nearby school. We ended up with having more than 300 girls. We trained them for over 40, 45 days. And it was a great experience. Although it was like money was not involved, it was all free, but it was a great experience. Some of the girls, they still call us, message us that how are you, bhaiya? When are you doing it again? Although don't get time that much, but it was a great experience. And the little knowledge I had, I was able to help others. Yeah. Over to you, Toastmaster Raja.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing this example. It's a great way to contribute towards the community. But my request is always have some money part also, because we must support ourselves as well, that we can earn money from our main field as well. If you read this book, you will get a very good example how this author is earning money apart from being a spiritual leader. Coming to our meeting, any meeting cannot be successful without structure. As we want to make our meeting successful, hence we have segregated our meeting in 3 parts. First part is about prepared speeches. Second is about table topics, where we will hone our impromptu skills. And we cannot conclude without evaluation. Hence, last part of our meeting is evaluation round. In every Toastmasters meeting, we speak, we listen, we grow. But growth doesn't happen by chance. It happens through structured feedback. That's where one role becomes incredibly important. The general evaluator is the person who sees the meeting as a whole. They observe not just what we say, but how we say it. Not just individual performances, but the overall experience of the meeting. They evaluate the evaluators, the roles, the timing, the energy, everything that makes this meeting effective and meaningful. In simple words, they are the mirror that helps us see ourselves clearly. So let's get ready to receive valuable insights that will help us improve, not just as speakers, but as communicators. Please join me in welcoming our general evaluator for today, Colonel Prem.
So money has a function for medium, measure, standard, store. So these two lines, in fact, I remember from my school days, possibly, I think learned somewhere in economics class or commerce, I think. So money has a function for medium, measure, standard, store. So remember these four words, possibly we will see toward the end of the session. So today's, we have this theme of the 10 commandments for making money. And I'm your general evaluator today. So along with, my tag team, that is the timer, the R counter, and the grammarian, and of course our speech evaluators, I'm going to evaluate the whole session. And then toward later part of the session, we will come up with the report. So first, let me introduce our tag team. And to start with, first, may I invite our timer? And the timer for the day is Mr. Amit, the Toastmaster Amit. So over to Amit. Please share about your role as a timer.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everyone. So in today's session, I am the timer. So as a timer, my role is to monitor the time for the speaker, table topic participants, as well as the speech evaluator. For prepared speech sessions, which is limited to 5 to 7 minutes, I'll show up green cards for 5 minutes, yellow card for 6 minutes, red card at 7 minutes. It will remain displayed until the speech is concluded. Similarly, for table topic sessions, the green card would be at 1 minute, yellow card would be at 1 minute 30 seconds, red card at 2 minutes. Again, they'll remain displayed until the speaker concludes. Apart from this, the speech evaluation would also have the green card at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2 minutes 30 seconds, red card at 3 minutes, and it will also remain displayed. I will provide my report during the evaluation segment. Back to the journal evaluator. Thank you all.
Thank you, Amit. So, and the next our tag team is R counter, which is being played by Soumya today. So let's hear about R counter role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Colonel Prem. I'm the R counter for today. So how you can see this role, imagine that every speech is a journey that takes audience from point A to point B, and the filler words are like the trash that's lying on the road. So the audience will get there from point A to point B, but the litter will make the experience not as enjoyable as it could be. So today I'm going to play the role of a drone, noting down all the litter that you might be spreading in your speech. These are the filler words, clutter words, such as I think, repeat words, maybe long pauses. And with that, I'll present my report at the end. Back to you, Toastmaster Colonel Prem.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Soumya. And now we have next on the tag team is Grammarian, today being played by Toastmaster Nancy. So over to you, Nancy, for your role description. Thank you.
Yeah, hi. Good morning, Toastmaster and fellow members and guests. My name is Nancy, and I'm the grammarian for today's meeting. My role is to listen carefully to the language and used by all speakers note effective words and phrase, and identify any grammatical errors. I will present my report at the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Nancy. So this was my tag team, and now we will see you all toward the. Oh, yes. Yes, grammarian Nancy. We need to have this word of the day, actually, word of the day and idiom of the day as well. And if not idiom, at least we could have a word of the day.
Yeah. Today's 3 words I choose: confidence, independence, and fairness.
And, no, we have to have one word, which should be little difficult.
Confidence.
Not
Yeah. Confidence. Yeah.
Okay. You can also type it in the chat so that everybody can refer to it. And also, whenever it is requested that everybody, all Toastmaster members, use this word while they're speaking.
How's your son? Hi, Hriday. How are you?
Mr. Satish, can you mute yourself, please? Thank you. Yes, so this Nancy, Toastmaster Nancy, please put this word confidence in the chat box so that people can refer. And members are requested to use this word, and other members, whenever this word is used, should raise, do a thumbs up. Thank you. So this is the tag team, and we shall see you in the evaluation section of the session. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster rather.
Thank you, General Evaluator. I think Toastmaster is a good platform to build confidence. Many people think money comes from working harder, but history shows us something different. A farmer can work 14 hours a day. A construction worker can work in scorching heat, yet neither may become wealthy. Why? Because wealth is not directly connected to effort. Wealth is connected to value. The market rewards the problem you solve. The larger the problem, the larger the impact, the greater the reward. That is why one good idea can create more wealth than years of physical labor. The Jewish philosophy described in this book teaches that making money ethically is not something to be ashamed of. In fact, if done honestly, it is a noble act, because every ethical transaction makes both parties. Nobody forces a customer to buy. People buy because they perceive value. Hence, money is simply a certificate of service rendered to humanity. As we move toward our prepared speakers, remember the first commandment of prosperity. And the first commandment is business is noble. Every speaker today has invested time, energy, and effort to prepare, just as successful entrepreneurs prepare solutions for customers. Our speakers have prepared ideas for us. Let's welcome our first speaker. And to introduce first speaker, I want to introduce first evaluator, Toastmaster Gauri. Toastmaster Gauri, please come upon the virtual stage and introduce your target speaker.
My target speaker is Toastmaster Jaideep, and he is attempting his level 1, project 1, which is his icebreaker speech today. I wish you all the best for your speech, Toastmaster Jaideep.
Toastmaster Jaideep, can we have an audio video chat?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay. We can see you, and your voice is very clear. You can start.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, I would like to share my life journey with all of you. I was born in a small town. Its name is Damo, located in Madhya Pradesh. Since my father was in a government transferable job, we used to get transferred in every 2 3 years from one place to another place. This was always the exciting news for me whenever during my childhood I heard that now we are moving to the new place. So it was like a for me that small trip as well as a picnic trip. So because of moving from one place to another place, I have completed my entire schooling from first to 12th class from the 6 different places and from the different places in the Madhya Pradesh itself. So during the study, I was good in study, and whenever we moved from one place to another place, there was always some challenges to find the right school, and mostly we got transferred in a very small village. So the education perspective challenges was always there. After completing my schooling, I got opportunity to move to the engineering college in another town. And before that, because we were moving from one place to another place very regularly, my parents decided that why not buy the house. There's one city in MP, its name is Jabalpur. So they decided we can buy a house here and then we can settle here. So that's why the Jabalpur has become my hometown, although I lived over there only for 2 years. Then for engineering, I moved to some other city. And in my first year, first semester, I realized that since I come entirely from the Hindi medium background, so English was a very difficult and challenging for me. But slowly, with my hard work effort, in 2 years, I pick up my English knowledge and I was able to understand my engineering subject. And finally, I completed my engineering. After that, I moved to the job, but that journey moving from one place to another place didn't stop. I worked in many places when I started my career, like from Delhi, Mumbai, Pune, Gurgaon, Noida, Chennai. So I was moving from one place to another place regularly, and I really enjoy to meet new people or move to a new place. Entire my life journey, I realized that life has biggest 3 pillars. First is a career, a job. Second is a relationship, and third is a money. Sorry, third is a health. So we have to maintain the balance among these all 3 pillars of the life. If we focus only on the career, then we miss the bend to build a good relationship or to build a good health. So these are the pillars which taught me that the balancing in the life is a crucial. We cannot focus only in a one direction. Then during this my tenure, I learned some good habits like running, yoga, and gym. And I got opportunity also to complete my first marathon in Delhi, India 2017. While working, I got opportunity to move to Germany for my project assignment. And then I faced the new challenges because in India, like I would say, it was more luxury for me. Everything was available very easily. Neither I learned the cooking skills and nothing additional skills I learned apart from my work. But I realized that these facilities are only available in India. Then I have to learn the cooking from the scratch. And I realized that importance that we have, like the cooking, we can hire the cook, we can hire the person to clean our utensils or clean our house. We can order the grocery online without paying any additional money. So those are the facilities were not available. So life was very difficult and challenging for me initially, as well as new language, new culture. But yeah, with the time I learned some basic surviving skills and I able to cook my food, and I learned the basic skills, which was the crucial in the life. So I realized that that soft skills, communication skills, leadership skills has a huge impact in a career, and those I need to improve. So that's why I joined the Toastmaster Club, where I can improve my communication skill as well as I want to improve my selling skills, because as our TMOD theme today about the finance, which is very directly proportional to the selling skills, and selling skills has a very important, whether we want to sell our skills or we want to sell our products or we want to sell our values. those skills are crucial, how we can connect to the other person. And as we know now, this entire world is transferring to the AI. And due to this AI era, there's so many skills and so many job will get disappear, and then new job will get generated. But the one skill which is called soft skills or human skills or communication skills or leadership still will be available in the market, and we can grow by utilizing those skills at the right place and with at the right time. So I'm looking forward to continue improve my selling skill and leadership qualities. And thank you. That's it from my side. Over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Raja.
Let's all get up. Give standing ovation to Jaideep.
Toastmaster Raja, are we giving standing ovation to the maiden speech to Jaideep? I see.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaideep. Toastmaster Hirinder, have you given the stand-up ovation for the first
Yes.
speech?
Yes, that's what I was asking. Yeah, me and Rashi, I can see. I don't know the online one, the physical one.
Okay.
I believe they must have given. Soumya can confirm.
Yes.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaideep. Coming to the second commandment, money follows service. The more people you help, the more opportunities come your way. Think about the most respected people in your workplace. Usually, they are not the loudest ones. They are the ones who solve problems. And the third commandment from Thou shalt prosper is that relationships create opportunities. Many people believe that careers grow because of qualifications, degrees, or resumes. While these are important, I have learned that opportunities often come not because of what people know about your skills, but because how much they trust you. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. This reminds me of my own experience when I lived in Gujarat for about 1.5 years. One thing that always fascinated me was the strong sense of family camaraderie in many Gujarati businesses. Whether it was a manufacturing unit, a trading company, or a retail business, I would often see 10, 15, and even 20 members of same family working together. The grandfather would have started the business, the sons would manage operations, cousins would handle sales, and other family members would take care of finance and administration. What struck me was not just the size of the family involvement, but the level of trust that existed among them. I once asked a businessman how they managed to work with so many family members in the same business. He smiled and replied, "Skills can be taught, but trust takes years to build." That simple statement captured the essence of this commandment. When they open a new branch, they send a trusted family member. When an important customer needs attention, they rely on someone they trust. Their greatest asset is not the building, machinery, or inventory. It is the trust they have built over generation. And that was our third commandment. Coming to the second speaker of today, to introduce second speaker for today, I would like to invite Evaluator 2, Toastmaster Hirendra.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raja. So our next speaker is none other than Toastmaster Rashi. She is following the pathway Presentation Mastery Level 1, and it's the Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. The title of her speech is a very interesting one, An Ordinary Miracle. So Rashi Jain, can we have a quick audio video check before you start?
Yes. Am I audible and visible clearly?
Yeah. You are perfectly audible and visual. Audio video is clear. So Rashi Jain, An Ordinary Miracle, An Ordinary Miracle, Rashi Jain.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. A miracle look ordinary until you live them. 28th March 2025. A date we all can never forget. It was my sister-in-law's birthday. We decorated the whole hall with red and white balloons to surprise her. But little did we know that a much bigger surprise was awaiting us. We gathered in the hall, and just before we began singing, she said with a smile, I have a news for you all. She took my hand, placed it onto her stomach, and said, I'm pregnant. Wait, what? What did I hear? It's real. It's been 3 years since they got married, and they already had a failed IVF experience. So this news wasn't just a happiness for us, it was a relief. And it was not less than a miracle because she have conceived normally. We were all very happy. But deep inside our heart, there was one another emotion, fear. Because the long 9 months ahead of us is not going to be easy. Her case was critical. But there was another reason to be worried. My brother. He is just 1 year older than me. Imagining him as a father wasn't easy to digest. The number of times I have been a patch fixer for him, you can't even count. And this immature guy gonna be a father? Oh my God. I just add one prayer for that child in that moment. Please, God, don't let him or her inherit genes. And if he or she did, Bua will set it right. I have been a closed witness to those long 9 months. I seen her discomfort, all her pain. She even closed her newly opened clinic just to bring a new life into this world. It changed how I see strength now. And then the D-Day came. 6th November 2025. We were all outside the OT, waiting. My brother was pacing left and right. I stood beside my mother, and honestly, I was just freaking out. My mother, she was the calmest of all. Maybe because it wasn't first time for her in such a situation. And for those few minutes, time felt like so haunting that I could even hear the clock. Tick tock, tick tock. And then we heard that loud cry. The wait was over. We were in so much joy, and after a few moments, doctor came out and said, "It's a baby girl. Both mother and child are fine." We just jumped into joy and hugged each other. It was so relieved and happy moment that I can't even express in words. And then finally we were allowed to see her from a distance. A miracle in front of my eyes. That tiny little body with so small and fragile, those tiny little eyes, hands, her feet. It felt like my touch would give her a discomfort. And finally, when the moment came, when I first took her into my arms, only one thought came into my mind. She's accidentally born to my brother. She's mine. And now it's more than 8 months. She changed the energy of our whole house. Her little quirks, her smile, her cries, everything changed. Now our routines revolve around her. And and the now routines revolve around her and our bond with each other have grown stronger. But I have realized through all of this something very deeply. Raising a child, giving birth, or building a family may seem ordinary from outside, but it's a miracle we all are living. We all bring our own life light into this world. And Anvi, my niece, brought me back to that light, to that miracle. That sometimes it's enough to be born, to be loved. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rashi, for sharing your personal experience. I would like to request audience to give their feedback in the chat section. Meanwhile, we'll move on to other commandments. And the fourth commandment is thou shalt respect time. Everyone gets the same 24 hours. Successful people understand that time is more valuable than money. Money lost can be recovered, but time lost never returns. And the main lesson from this commandment is invest time intentionally. And the fifth commandment is also very important in perspective of Toastmasters is thou shalt master communication. Wealth is often transferred through conversations. Selling, negotiating, leading, teaching all require communication. The ability to express ideas clearly increases your value dramatically. The main lesson here is better communication creates better opportunities. One of the reasons the Jewish community has historically excelled in business is their emphasis on communication. They believe words create wealth, ideas create wealth, conversations create wealth. Table topics gives us the opportunity to sharpen one of the most profitable skills in the world, that is communication. The ability to think and speak clearly. As Warren Buffett once said, the one easy way to become worth 50% more than your now is to improve your communication skills. Let us proceed to table topics. The table topic master challenges us, pushes us out of our comfort zones, and helps us become confident impromptu speakers. So get ready to participate, think quickly, and enjoy the moment. Please join me in welcoming our table topic master for today, Toastmaster Vinny.
Hi, Toastmaster Raja. So I'll be the table topics master for today. And today it is a special day because it is International Yoga Day as well as Father's Day also. So therefore the topics would in the topics you will see a reflection of all of this. So let me start with somebody who is already a Toastmaster. So can I have a show of hands on anybody who would like to speak? Okay, Hirinder. So the topic for you today is, if yoga were a financial investment, what would its ROI be?
Thank you, Toastmaster. But Vinny, it's a great question, and I almost prioritize my health, and I try uh, push everyone around. Sometimes they don't take it positively, but I still force my kids, especially, to do exercise, move a bit, and the benefit of doing yoga, physical activity, exercise is immense. One, that you save your bill to medicine. Other thing, that if you have health, you can enjoy everything. And if the health part is not supporting, you're not doing well, you're not able to enjoy things. There's nothing that can give you satisfaction if your health is not there. You go to any place, you go to your best place, have best food, but still, if you're not able to enjoy because of your ill health, it's of no use. It's like a waste. So I think everyone should invest some time, at least, if not more, 20, 30 minutes to exercise, go for a walk, even if you are busy, even if your 24 hours is fixed, you can still get some time to improve your health. Even if you're sitting like I'm sitting, there are exercise, there are movement that you can do while you're sitting. There are movement that you can do while you're speaking, while you are on phone. So whenever I try and have a call with my friend, wife, or anybody, I try to stroll. At least I give something to my body to work while I'm speaking. I can speak while I'm sitting also, but I can speak while I'm walking. So try and move as much as you can. That's my motto. And thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Vinny.
So very well said, Hirinder. I think yoga is something that everybody should do, and definitely the Yoga Day reminds us all. I see a lot of people posting pics on the internet, on social media, and it's got a great return on investment. So there are a lot of people in our circle whom we see every day, and they are so fit and fine, and that's because of the yoga or any fitness sport that they pursue. So coming to the next topic, so can I have someone from the guest who would like to speak?
I will take it, Toastmaster Vinny. This is Shravan here.
Okay, Satish, right?
Shravan.
Shravan. Okay. So the topic for you today is, if your father audited your spending habits, what would be his observation? I can repeat again. If your father audited your spending habits, what would be his observation?
Thank you, Toastmaster Vinny, for taking me back to my past, I would like to share a short story from my life. I think I was studying seventh standard, I believe. I was uh, studying in a boarding school. One day, my father came to visited to see me, and he had given me some amount. And then I took half of that amount and I returned the rest of the amount back to him. And he was surprised. Why are you returning back? And he told, I don't want to utilize your funds. I don't want to waste your money. I replied it at the when I was studying seventh standard. So that was the impression he still cherished that memory. Whenever we discuss, he always remember that incident, and he feels so happy about it. And also, he never asked me how are you studying, how are you, how much marks you are getting, and he never looked at my progress card also. But he every month how much money I required, pocket money and spendings, he regularly sent. Regularly sent to me, even when I was working remotely. One day I asked him, Dad, why are you not looking at me? If I waste any money, why are you not auditing me? And he told, my responsibility is to plant a seed and protect it and give required water, required uh, necessary things. How it grows is depends on that plant itself. So I don't audit anything about you. You grow as you want. My responsibility is to save you and protect you as much as I can. So he never audited me, and even if he audit, I don't think I never wasted his money or anything. So that's a uh, memorable thing I always cherish. Thank you for asking me that question, Toastmaster. Back to you.
Great story by you, Shravan. That reminds me of another important message which we hear from Sadhguruji, that if you want to parent your child in a better way, you can give them a loving environment and see that life blossom. So, very beautiful story by you, Shravan. So, can I have anyone else who would like to pick up a topic from the table topic section? Nadeem, can I? Okay, Vijay. Vijay wants to pick a topic. So the topic for you is financial fitness or physical fitness. What is more important for you? Not able to hear you, Vijay. I think you are speaking on mute.
Okay. Is it okay now? Is it audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the wonderful topic. For me, I feel when I compared with physical and financial fitness, I give more priority to the physical fitness, because even if you are financially very much fit, like you have everything, a simple example of that is of Junjunwala. He had immense wealth, but he was not physically fit. If you are physically fit, you can achieve all your financial fitness, like whatever you want. Even not now, but after some time, you'll be able to achieve that. But if you are financially very fit and you're not physically fit, you're not able to enjoy that moment or live that moment, because without physical fitness, everything else is zero, I feel. So my major focus is more on the physical fitness, and parallelly, we should also be financially fit to achieve all our goals. Only physically fit is not able to achieve all of what we want. So I fit, as today is the International Yoga Day also, I will prefer all of them to be more uh, move towards a physical fitness and also keep that present goal as a physical fitness and do exercise every day and yoga every day. Thank you so much. Over to you. Back to you.
Thank you, Vijay. It goes without saying that indeed the physical fitness is more important than the financial fitness. And if we are fit only then, we can actually try to create that financial independence or financial fitness for us. Okay, so can I ask Nadeem, can you pick up a topic? Nadeem, would you be able to speak?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So the topic for you today is rich dad or rich mindset, which is better? I'll repeat, rich dad or rich mindset, which is better? Over to you, Nadeem.
Am I audible? Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
thank you for sharing this topic, Vinny. And basically, if you ask me, like over this topic, if we pick out of rich dad or rich mindset, definitely the answer will be rich mindset, because rich mindset is something which always gives you rich experiences in life in the coming forward. And rich mindset is not just about, in terms of money, it's not just about financially we were talking about. It gives you the confidence to basically explore all the richness of life, be it in terms of uh, like exploring new stuff, pursuing your hobbies, pursuing your interest, and experiencing all the richness of life, be it comes to all the experiences. So if you have those kind of basically values inside you, definitely that brings a lot of basically change in your life. It translates into confidence as well. And somehow, sooner or later, that richness basically imbibes in your life and trinkets in all aspects of life. So just like what basically we all have heard about the famous book, which is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So we see that uh, that dads giving the education towards the kids. On the same lines, basically, we can always imbibe that rich mindset, if not today, then in the future course of our life. And that should be our primary goal, to attain that rich mindset of basically um, giving yourself all the values which you require to achieve great things in life. So yeah, that's all from my side. Thanks for sharing this wonderful topic, and over to you, Vinny. I hope you are speaking on mute, yeah.
Thank you, Nadeem. Thanks for the. So can I have Shanmugh Raja P, who is a guest today? Would you like to speak? Okay, would you like to speak, Siddharth?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So the topic for you today is My Dad Can Do It All. My dad can do it all. Share an experience. Over to you, Siddharth.
Yeah, thank you. I won't share an experience, but it's just a memory that straight away came to my mind is I learned a lot from my father. So he is like the wizard in the house. So anything that goes bad, he's just called upon and then he fixes it, right? So so I tried to copy that part somehow. I miserably failed in some of the parts, and some I took upon quite well, I believe. So yeah, so he fixes everything. Anything that goes bad, you just call him and it's done. So he's the right man to all the household works. So yeah, I mean, I learned a lot from him. I always look up to him that I can do at least not to that level, but closer to what he has given us and showed us how to do it. So yeah, even sometimes when I'm doing it and he's standing closer to me, I am just scared, that if something goes bad, it's a bad impression and yeah, things like that. So yeah, I'm still learning, but someday I'm trying to get there. That's pretty much, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Siddharth. I think as a child, everyone believes, and most of us would agree on this, that as a child, we believe that our fathers can fix whatever goes wrong, be
Yeah.
it anything in the house or be it anything in our lives. So, father is one person you'll always go up to whenever you find any difficulty in your life. So, coming to the next topics.
I want to speak. I want to speak.
Sure, sure. Who is this?
Because Bhisham is written na, but I'm Geeta
Okay,
Sudan. Geeta.
yeah,
Because my
Geeta,
husband's laptop, yeah.
Right. So can let me share another topic with you. You would like to speak on the same topic, or should I share another topic?
Like the previous Siddharthi had spoken.
All right. No, I'm asking you. You said that you would like to speak. So let me share another topic to you. The topic for you today, Geeta, is if stress is a debt, can yoga be considered an EMI repayment plan?
What are you
If
saying?
stress is a debt, can yoga be considered an EMI repayment plan?
Stress isn't that. Okay. No, yoga is not an EMI. I start the topic with if stress is a debt, yoga is not the EMI, but it is the life-saving drug, you can say. It is not the EMI because I am dealing with the same, I have dealt with the situations where I feel so stressful and I used to take medicines, but medicines won't work much as the yoga works, the meditation works. We are going away from all these our ancient practices like yoga, naturopathy, and Ayurveda. But these things not work like EMI. They are the life-saving drugs. I can say they are not the EMIs. If breathing techniques can solve many problems of yours, like your many disease of yours. So breathing, even if we simply breathe, we are taking more of the oxygen like pranayam is what pran, pran. Oxygen is a pran we are taking. So no, I believe that yoga, naturopathy, Ayurveda is the not the EMI, they are the life-saving drugs. It is only the allopathy world which is making our fools just to take money from us to make more and more dependent on medicines. Like they are just minting money by making us more dependent on medicines and taking away from all these things that no, our medicines are be working wonders with you, but they really make you more and more dependent on them. It's a habit forming things. But by you doing yoga or even simply breathing, you can do wonders to yourself. Not only one problem of yours, because you can control your mind, and mind is the only, if your mind is controlled, everything is controlled. By yoga, what you are doing, you are just controlling your mind. Like in a car, if engine is okay, car is okay. Like in our body, mind is okay. Like our mind is an engine. By yoga and by all these things, we are making our engine okay. If mind is in control, everything will be in control. No stress, nothing. So I believe yoga is not an EMI. It is a life-saving drug, and more people should go towards it. Like if they can't do exercise, at least breathing they should do. Breathing can make more impact, more and more impact. Like 10-15 minutes of breathing every day, like deep breathing, will make wonders and changes in them. Thank you so much.
Great sharing by you, Geeta. Yes, indeed, yoga is not an EMI, but the intent of this topic is only this, that if you are facing stress, so yoga can immensely help you cut down that stress slowly and slowly, like an EMI repayment plan. But wonderful sharing by you, Geeta. It was wonderful. So I have one more topic. Anybody would like to pick? Anybody who's not spoken till date, like till now?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay, Satish. So, Satish, the topic for you today is share a habit you inherited from your father. Share a habit you inherited from your father.
Thank you for this nice topic on this Father's Day. We inherit most of the habits from our parents. That is why the parenting is everything for a child. We never learn parenting, but we think we are all experts in parenting. That is what is common in all families. So I inherited one quality from my dad is that he used to do morning exercises, physical activity. Every day morning, he used to do some sort of activities, like because we were all farmers during that time. He go to the field and do some sort of agricultural work in the morning. Then only after that he go to his office job. So by seeing this, I also started doing small activities and make it a routine, make it a habit of doing some morning exercise every day. That helped me in my long life. So whenever you have any stress or any problem, you do this every day morning, half an hour, some physical activity, you will get rid of, your day will be made on that day. So that is the one habit I inherited from my dad. Morning routine physical activity that I still keep on doing, and it helped me in reaching this age without much problem. So still I am continuing that habit. I advise this habit to all the people. If you are physically active, you will get very much benefit. Your stress level, physical, mental, digital, everything will be okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Satish, for that sharing. And in fact, like if we inherit all these good habits from our parents, I think then definitely we can live a great life, and we can also pass these habits to our children. So thank you so much. That is all for the table topic section. Over to you, Toastmaster Raja.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vinny, for taking table topic session, providing very practical topics to the audience. Coming to the commandment, the sixth commandment is thou shalt never stop learning. Author places enormous importance on education and lifelong learning. Markets change, technology change. Those who continue learning remain valuable. Those who stop learning become obsolete. Seventh commandment is thou shalt think positively about money. Many people secretly believe money is evil. The book argues the opposite. Money is simply a tool in the hands of a good person. Money creates schools, hospitals, jobs, opportunities. The main lesson, what we can gain from this commandment is respect money, but do not worship it. And the eighth commandment is thou shalt practice discipline and delayed gratification. Prosperity rarely arrives overnight. Wealth is built through consistency, patience, savings, investment, good habits. The ability to sacrifice today for better tomorrow is a powerful advantage. And prosperity doesn't come from avoiding feedback. It comes from embracing feedback. The most successful people continuously improve. Athletes review performances. Businesses analyze mistakes. Leaders seek coaching. And Toastmasters provide one of the safest places in the world to receive constructive feedback. Let us now hear from our evaluators. Over to you, General Evaluator for today, Toastmaster Colonel Prem.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raja. So now we start the evaluation section. And to begin with, let us have the evaluation of our prepared speeches. So first we will have evaluation of first speech by Rashi, Toastmaster Rashi, and evaluator is Toastmaster Gauri. Oh, sorry. The Rashi was second. Yeah, sorry. The first speaker was Jaideep and the evaluator is Gauri.
Just give me a second, please. So I can't see the timer. No, even next week. What is the name of the timer? Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Kari, it was me.
Toastmaster Jaideep. Now, one of the most difficult soft skills is to introduce yourself and to talk about yourself. And let me tell you, you did that beautifully. There was so much of confidence and ease in your demeanor that it did not look like it is your first speech, at least at Toastmasters. Now, there's some facts of life, some certain realities of life that you reiterated through your journey. The first one, past always haunts us. So whether you were transferred as a child from one place to the other, it continued even in your career, right? The three pillars in life, which is career, relationships, and health. Again, something that enforced that reality in all of us. The next thing that I learned about you and from your speech is some things happen only in India, which is domestic help happens only in India. And when you went to Germany, the struggles you had, it also talks about you as a person. You put it very lightly to us, but the daily struggles of life can actually be unfathomable. Thank you for sharing that so beautifully. Why are you here? You told us that as well. What was the reason that you joined Toastmasters, which was to improve your soft skills and your selling skills? Now, of course, that's going to be your journey and you're going to learn all of it. Let me just leave you with one or two things because it's your first speech. There's something about showing your hands, Toastmaster Jaideep. Now, if you listen to me without my hands being visible, I think trust does not get communicated. That conviction in your speaking does not get communicated as a speaker. And that is going to be true even in selling skills. If you're in a meeting, especially an online meeting, make sure that your hands are visible. The second thing, when you were talking about the pillars of life, you said First, by mistake, you said career, relationships, and money. And then you said, oh, sorry, no, career, relationships, and health. Let me just tell you, as a speaker, only you know what went wrong. When you emphasize on that mistake and you say sorry, everyone's attention goes to that point. And you could have just continued with your speech. In submission, Toastmaster Jaideep, don't emphasize on what went wrong. Nobody is going to figure that out. And secondly, continue with the confidence you have and looking forward to more speeches from you. Wish you all the best in your Toastmasters journey. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Gauri, for evaluating Toastmaster Jaideep's speech. Now we have evaluation to Rashi Jain's speech, and we have Mr. Toastmaster Hirenda as the evaluator. Over to you, Toastmaster Hirenda.
Toastmaster Reminder, you are not audible.
No, you are not.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So Toastmaster Rashi narrated her personal milestone, and there was enough for her to practice the vocal variety and body language. And she not only justice to the body language, and the content was very canonically established from the very first 30 seconds. She was able to struck the audience that there is something very important coming, and one by one she opened the layer. We were able to we travel the story while she was going through one by one, episode by episode, how she got to know the news, and then what they were expecting. The fear was there, the tension building. There were good use of posture and gesture also. And the description of some of the key moment was very interesting and very well done, Rashi. When you saw the baby for the first time, it was moment where the description was very apt. The audience flew and understand the emotion. While you were going through the speech, we could see the emotion coming through, and we were also able to experience the same emotion that you would have felt while you were holding the baby for the first time. You were also able to narrate the fragileness, the little hands, tiny moments, very important part of your speech, because that's when the audience really connects with you. When you open and share your vulnerability, that's when you gain more power and trust from the audience. So kudos to you. Very well done on that part. The improvement area, I could see there are moments where your voice was little flat. There are key moments like for example, the child of birth. There you had an option to just gain little bit of or show more enthusiasm. I've seen your previous speeches, and you bring a great energy to the meeting whenever you speak. And that energy was little one notch less than it is today, especially in the key moments. Otherwise, it was really good. You were flawless. The structure, the flow was there. You were not hesitant. The delivery was excellent. The flow was the tone was a monotonous at time, because you were narrating one passage to another and then another. And at times as an audience, and I was thinking, what is there for me to action? What is there that I am gaining from the personal milestone? So you can add that call to action or something that as a listener I gain. Your preparation to becoming to welcoming a child. If I am expecting a child to grow in my family, what sort of thing that I can do better? If there are things that you might have suggestion based on your personal experience to the audience. Overall, it was a great speech. Kudos to you. And I would challenge you to do the same speech with higher and bigger emotion, enthusiasm. Thank you. And over to you, Toastmaster Raja.
Generally very. G. Toastmaster Hirinder, I think G will take care of another part.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harinder, for your evaluation. Now we have our tag team presenting their reports. To start with, we have Toastmaster Amit to present his timer report. Over to you, Toastmaster Amit.
Hi everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll share my screen. I've put it up in the Excel sheet so that everyone can see it, how much time they have taken. So starting with the prepared speech, Jaydeep, Toastmaster Jaydeep took around 5 minutes 33 seconds, which is around 30 seconds plus the overall time limit of 5 minutes. Rashi took around 7 minutes, which is considerably a bit longer, 2 minutes. Coming up for the table topic speakers, we have most of them were under the time limit, which is of 2 minutes, apart from Seven, who took slightly a bit 30-second more, given the time limit was of 2 minutes. And Hisham also took around 1 minute ahead of the time limit, which is of 3 minutes 8 seconds. Coming up to the the evaluator, Hirinder took around 2 minutes 33 seconds, which is 30 seconds ahead of the time limit of 2 minutes. Thank you all. That's it from me.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Amit. So now we have report from our counter, that is Toastmaster Swami.
Hi, everyone. I don't have a written report, so please listen carefully. We had many speakers. I'll go by the order the speakers came in. So first of all, Timur, Toastmaster Raja, I think he's basically the ambassador for Swachh Bharat Abhiyan because he had 0 filler words. Even though I tried really carefully to listen to him. No clutter words. His speech was flawless, even though he had the maximum speaking time. Then we have Colonel Prem, a few filler words, 2 I think, and 3 O's. Amit as timer. This includes both the intro at the beginning and what you spoke just now. So you had 2 ums, 6 ers, and 1 and. Nancy had 3 ers. I had 1 and, 2 ers, and I don't know how many right now. Coming to the speeches, so first is Toastmaster Jaydeep. Congratulations again on your icebreaker. You had 8 O's and 1 repeat word, which was then. Toastmaster Gauri can also be the ambassador for Swachh Bharat Abhiyan because you just had 1 in your evaluation. Coming to Rashi, you had 1 and 2 repeat phrases, 1 in the beginning and somewhere 1 in the middle. Hirinder, as each evaluator, you had about 20 O's, but that was the only filler word. So kudos on getting rid of all the other filler words and having that collapse to just one. As a table topic speaker, you have Toastmaster Hirendra, you had 2 Rs and 1 I think. Now, again, coming to the rest of the table topic speakers, Toastmaster Shravan, you had about 20 Rs and 1 so. Vijay, you had 3 Rs and 1 I feel. Nadeem had 8 Rs, 3 you knows, and 5 basically. Like the word basically was used 5 times as a filler word. Siddharth had 5 Rs, 6 so's, and 2 you know. Toastmaster Geeta had 1 and 3 like. Toastmaster Satish, again, well done, only 2 Rs. Finally, coming to Toastmaster Vinny as the table topic master, you had 6 so's, 1 and 2 Rs. This concludes my report, and back to you, Toastmaster Olympic.
Thank you, Toastmaster Soumya. So that was a confident report on our counter. So now we have our grammarian, Nancy, who will come up with her report of grammarian. Over to you, Toastmaster Nancy.
Thank you, sir. And today's meeting was filled with inspiring speeches and powerful table topics. Jaideep delivered a perfect icebreaker speech with confidence and clarity, and Raja gave an excellent performance and impressed everyone. And Rashi's topic, an ordinary miracle, was thought providing and meaningful. The word of the day was confidence, and everyone used and presented it beautiful thought out of the meeting. And Shravan delivered a perfect table topic speech. Vijay table topic and physical and financially fitness was excellent and highly relevant. And Nadeen's table topic on rich mindset was insightful and well presented. And Siddharth gave a perfect performance and spoke confidently. And Geeta shared a powerful message. Your mind is in your control, and everything is in your control. And then Satish also delivered an excellent speech. Yeah, a special appreciation to Vinny for conducting such a powerful and impactful table topics. The topics were meaningful, giant, and encourage everyone to think deeply and speak confidence. Yeah, overall, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nancy. So that was another confident report from a grammarian. All right. So we had, spoken about these themes, 10 commandments of making money by Toastmaster of the day, Raja, and he gave out all these commandments so well. And I hope that all of us will follow at least a few of them. Right. So now I shall deliver my general evaluation report. So starting with the Sergeant at Arms, Geeta. So I really like this thing. Every expert was a beginner. So a good reminder that none of us is perfect and we can work toward perfection. And it is a journey. So that was great. And then followed by Presiding Officer, Toastmaster Sharad. And he also mentioned that now we have got this approval of new club. And he mentioned about getting some return of 1 lakh or something. So it's not really money, but wealth that you generate, I think ultimately helps. And that is what I think the overall intent of these theme was. And so we had, as far as guests are concerned, we had good number of guests, and they all did well by introducing themselves well as coming up with the table topics and sharing their thoughts. So today, Yoga Day was also there. So Toastmaster Raja then came up with this question to start with. So not money, but the value that we could add to the world. And all the Toastmasters shared our experiences and our thoughts on this question or the theme. So some very interesting insights came from all the participants. Right. And he gave his own example about doing these book reviews and how he's getting this international acclaim. So that was very interesting. Right. Then again, he mentioned about the larger the problem and stronger the idea. So I thought that was very good. And he went on in different sections of the session, came up with his commandments and different commandments and elaborated the same. Now the prepared speech, first speech by Toastmaster Jaideep, evaluators also already mentioned about it. And so quite a impactful one. And there was this poise of balance and purpose in giving out those three pillars of the thing: health, career, and relationship. Prepared speech 2 by Rashi Jain and evaluated by Harinder, again very nice and impactful. This ordinary miracles indeed, and good takeaway in the end. And the speech was also gave a good appeal and felt very involved. There was one thing about from Toastmaster that he continued speaking during that 1 minute gap after the that speech, so he could have paused for others to give the feedback. Right, table topics. Now, table topic master Vinny, I think indeed he blended all the three themes today actually. To start with his commandments, 10th commandment, money, the Yoga Day, the Father's Day. So very interesting. So I don't know whether Vinny had prepared from before or otherwise, but yes. So table topic 1, yoga as investment, ROI, very interesting. So health is indeed wealth. Then the table topic 2, Shravan, father as manager. I think what is it? You grow as you plan, and about the environment that you create, which this thing came up, so very nice. Table topic 3, Vijay, physical or financial or physical fitness, giving this example of Jhunjhunwala, the investor. So no better example than this, I think. Then to table topic 4, Pradeep, rich dad or rich mindset. So I thought that a rich dad, poor dad will come, but a good comparison of that book by Robert Kiyosaki, yes. So where he compares, that book talks about his own biological father who is supposed to be a poor dad and is who is otherwise good with education, and his friend's father who was an entrepreneurial man who was a rich one. So there is balance required. Then table topic 5, Mr. Siddharth, my dad do it all as wizard in the house. So on this Father's Day, no other topic, better topic. So well. Then table topic 6, Gita, yoga, EMI. And then so she's mentioned not only EMI, but there's a good what drug, this thing. Then he says, so I would say in terms of financial, so it was maybe principal amount plus interest, not only EMI. And when she spoke about that mind as an engine, very nice. So table topic 7, Satish, a habit from father. So again, another topic about on this Father's Day. And so TMOD, of course, very nice, covered all these topics. Good evaluation by Toastmaster Gauri and also by Toastmaster Harinder. Then timer did well by making that Excel sheet and talking about the time. Our counter report by Soumya, confident one, pillar. The solution, of course, why are we using this? I myself use a lot of these filler words, but we need to find some solution. One I learned is giving a pause. or have some fluency in your topic by using appropriate words, I think then we need to create our own, possibly listen to our own speeches and talk and then see where and how and why we are using these killer words and find solutions for ourselves. Grammarian did well by talking about the various good words and usage of words and idioms by the thing. So overall, I found that the great energy for the session today and good theme, table topics, speeches, and everything. So on this International Yoga Day, Father's Day, and then the money. So I think what better combination of all these three great things taking us forward. All right. Thank you so much. So over to you, Toastmaster Raja, for your further deliberation. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Colonel Prem. Coming to the last two commandments, ninth commandment is thou shalt take responsibility. Successful people do not blame the economy, their boss, their upbringing, the government. They focus on what they can control. Responsibility creates power, excuses create helplessness. And the last commandment is thou shalt prosper with integrity. The foundation of lasting wealth is trust. A damaged reputation can destroy decades of work. Many people become rich, few become respected. The book emphasizes that wealth without character eventually collapses. Many people dream of becoming rich, few focus on becoming valuable. The world does not pay us according to our needs. The world pays us according to the value we create. The lesson of today's theme is not go chase money. The lesson is become the kind person who deserves
Look, looks like we lost Toastmaster Raja's internet.
Meanwhile, Toastmaster Raja will be back. I request everyone to go in the WhatsApp group and vote for your favorite role players so that we can identify the best role player for the today's meeting.
So there is a power cut. I hope I am audible.
Yeah. No, now you are.
Have you heard about the 10th commandment?
No, we missed it.
Okay. And ninth one?
Yeah,
Thou
ninth
shalt
one
take
we got it.
responsibility. That
Yeah,
is-
so Raja, you are in the ninth one when we lost you.
Okay. The 10th one is thou shalt prosper with integrity. The foundation of lasting wealth is trust. A damaged reputation can destroy decades of work. Many people become rich, few become respected. The book emphasizes that wealth without character eventually collapses. Many people dream of becoming rich, few focus on becoming valuable. The world does not pay us according to our needs, the world pays us according to the value we create. The lesson of today's theme is not go chase money. The lesson is become the kind person who deserves prosperity. And that is the message from the author of this book. Learn more, serve more, solve more problems, build stronger relationships, keep your promises, protect your reputation because reputation is a currency more valuable than money. Before I'll conclude today's theme, I would like to ask you which of the 10 commandments resonated with you the most, and more importantly, how will you apply it in your life? Anyone from the audience? Anyone? Colonel Prem, you are saying something?
So from the in-person audience, we would concluded that the last one is the most precious one, which have the most valuable, and the first one as well, which says that a business which have the meaningful business which create a impactful in the society would be a thing that should be from all those 10 points should be considered.
Thank you. Anyone from online audience?
So one is very relatable to me, the relationship you have with money. So I think so everyone could relate to it. We all have our different kind of relationship with money, and that is more kind of borrowed from our childhood. That is my personal experience. That when you experience a lack of money, or when your childhood is like that, when you have seen uh, financial situation, like issues in your childhood, you understand importance of money, and you understand what lack of it can do, what it can do in your life. But it's also sometimes begin you spending less on the things you that matters. And then here I came upon this thing on online only. If you think about money as a person like any other person in your life, and you try to respect it, love it, and even share it, it becomes more meaningful. And the day I started looking at money like a person, now I'm very much comfortable when I talk about money, because for me now money is not a paper thing which I have in my I use it as an exchange or medium of exchange. Now I have a relationship with money, and I always thank that I have money in my life, that I can spend on things, I can spend it on people, I can even do things when I feel like doing, giving it to someone who is in need, or when somebody gives me that value or make me feel that value, giving them even as a gratitude that you went extra mile and you did something for me. So I feel relationship with money is one of the important thing, and eventually other things will follow if you have that kind of practice. Whenever even you are spending a rupee, be thankful and be with the sense of giving, that you are giving it for sometimes sometimes it happens that we lose money as well, but it somebody would have gained it. So it might have created some difference in their life, so it's okay. So that was my learning and my changing and evolving relationship with money, which I related to the movie. Thank you.
Great analogy, Toastmaster Rashi, for thinking about money as a person. In Indian mindset, many people think of money and see money as an evil. And that is the basic problem. Mainly the people coming from the middle class, they think that money is evil. This mindset needs to be changed. And this can be changed by learning through these meetings, learning through very important books and good books like Thou Shall Prosper. Any other person who want to share?
I'd like to share something.
Yes.
So to continue with what you're saying, Toastmaster Raja, I think there's humbleness, guilt, and all those words attached to money when we think about it. But just thinking about the theme today, and actually it was a table topic master who got me thinking. If you see, spirituality on earth is never poor. There are no temples which are poor. There are no spiritual gurus who are poor. There are no wellness centers which are running in losses. So I think the money mindset needs to change, and we need to get comfortable saying that we earn money or we want money or any of those things. Thank you.
Correct. And even you can see our gods are also very rich. Take the example of Ram or Krishna. all are very wealthy people. Even they've got all their wealth through struggles, but struggles have led to the enormous prosperity. Anyone else who want to share his or her
Yeah.
experience?
Yes, Toastmaster Raja. So, as a last point which you mentioned about the reputation at a workplace or in your corporate sector job life. So, I believe the reputation is also one of the strong point, because if you don't build the trust and that relationship with the people, you will not get opportunity to perform your duties or perform your skill set. So reputation, I also believe, is one of the important. But that also another question is how to build a good reputation, because every sectors need different kinds of strategy to build a reputation. Maybe, for example, at job workplace you need something different, but when you're doing the business, your owner of your own company, you're running your own ideas and successfully want to solve the people problem or the business problem, then the strategy may be different. But when you're employee, you don't have that much freedom. You have to work accordingly. Your boss, maybe that boss is also working as per their own boss. So in those dynamics need to build a reputation. I think it's very crucial. It's very difficult to build it. That's
Yes, you are correct, Toastmaster Jaideep. Correct. And I think reputation is very important, because maybe criminals or dons can also be a very rich person, but they cannot live a peaceful life. Hence, reputation is also very important. And coming to me, most important commandment, all commandments are very important for me. Never stop learning. That is the sixth commandment, is the most important commandment, because knowledge compounds. And I have learned how to work on LinkedIn maybe around 6-7 years back, and I have earned around 4-5 lakhs through LinkedIn only. People think that LinkedIn cannot give you anything, but you can build your reputation on LinkedIn, and through LinkedIn, by sharing your experiences, you can get very good projects also. So that is a very important learning for me.
Need to have another session on this.
To conclude today's theme, as I've taken the role of Toastmaster of the day here today, I am reminded of my own journey. I grew up in a family where money was scarce. My father worked hard, my mother worked hard. But what changed my life was not simply working harder, it was learning, reading, communicating, building relationships, creating value. The same opportunity exists for every person in this room. You do not need to be born rich. You need to become useful. You need to become trustworthy. You need to become valuable. Let me leave you with one final thought. If you help enough people get what they want, you will eventually get what you want. And that perhaps is the simplest definition of ethical prosperity. May all of us prosper, may all of us serve, may all of us grow, and may all of us create wealth in a way that makes our family proud and our conscience peaceful. Thank you. Over to you, presiding officer.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Raja. That was a brilliant table topic Toastmaster of the day, which you lead us to Thou Shall Prosper. When I first listened to this topic, I thought of some literature where some ancient thing going on in my mind. But when I see the second instance of this meaning, then it comes very close to my heart. And it's very much important in today's days to have a correct psychology. Like if we consider money as a evil, which shouldn't be the case, and it's very important to have the correct psychology of money. And you have very well tell us through all the points, and I am glad that I have written all those 10 points that you have summarized so well. And I think everyone in this session has a lot more to gain from this session. So thank you so much, and keep bringing such innovative theme for the day.
Thank you. Toastmaster Rashi, I think that little one is also listening about these 10 commandments.
She's not listening. I'm on earphones and she just came. I want to show you all my little ordinary miracle. Honey, say hi.
He's so cute, Rashi.
Yeah, she is.
Adorable.
She's playing with my earphones.
So nice. So, yeah, with this, let us quickly take the feedback from our guest so that we can see what we have done good and any areas of improvement. So, Jaideep, would you like to give us how you felt for the today's meeting?
So, Toastmaster, sorry, I cannot see your name, but I am not
Sharad.
guest. I'm
Yeah.
already part of the Toastmaster club.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
why I
joined
think
it.
you are more valuable to us.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, I was part of the earlier some other Toastmaster club, but because of I would say my procrastination habit or laziness, I was not regular over there. Then I switched to this one, and I believe that because of that encouragement and feedback structure which I received, it encouraged me to deliver more and more speech and improve on myself. So I'm sure that this club would be really helpful for me as well as for everyone to get improved and get those all the skills. So
Sure.
that's it from my side.
Thank you so much for joining us today and keep joining us. Next, we have Toastmaster team. Nadeem, are you available or able to listen to us? Okay, it's not. Maybe he's not available. Hirinder, I saw you raise your hand. Is that you want to say
I was
something?
just, I was just mentioning that Jajib has already joined us officially and he is a member of our club.
Okay.
Yeah, he's-
Thank you so much for updating. Next, we have Vijay. Vijay, would you like to share your feedback?
Yes, my name is Vijay Suryanshi. I'm from Sipla Toastmasters Club. So I missed in between because I'm native. I missed due to network between. But what I like about this is there is not only one way to earn money. There are many other ways, like they share in the command that there are about 9 ways, learning and all, integrity and all, how we can go through all this and earn money. And whatever I liked this most about this was to grow rich, we should make others rich. This is the one which I like the most, that if you help others, we will definitely achieve that too. So this was the one learning which will be always be in my mind from today's session, and keep on becoming more valuable and keep on helping others, and money will follow you automatically. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Vijay, for joining us today.
Thank you.
With this, I would like to share something. Gauri ma'am, please, your feedback is important.
I'm speaking so much.
No worries.
Hello once again. So like I said, I'm a part of an online club, and the energy of this club was very refreshing for me. I enjoyed myself. The theme for today's meeting, like the presiding officer, in the beginning, I thought that what are these commandments going to be? But a Toastmaster of the day, I mean, you kept us engaging. I enjoyed my time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us today. With this, I would like to conclude the meeting with the one quote which I have in my mind. So, इस योग दिवस पे आप योग करें ना करें बट सहयोग जरूर करें. So on this International Yoga Day, if you are doing yoga or not, but make sure that we help someone who is needy. Thank you. And I would request everyone to have a team fee. So please put on your camera on so that we can take a group fee. Yeah. Yeah, we can take selfie.
Take a selfie with this thing with the backdrop.
Yeah.
Okay, I can take a
Away from me. Yes. Good. Could you please come in this camera so that we can have one more Zoom thing? Siddharth, could you please help us taking the screenshot?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Someone can take pictures.
Toastmaster.
We can have you also.
Huh?
Can we have?
I'm in this.
He wants
Solo.
solo.
No, it's not like. Siddharth is taking. Let us know, Siddharth, once it's done.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.